And hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Entangled Thots podcast. I am your host, Poetic Justice. You standing right here. This is Kiki. Kiki, say hello to the camera. Yeah, it's weird, bro. It's just. There we go. Can you hear me? Yeah. Turn my gain up. Yeah. Yeah. All the way up. Alright. Hopefully that's good. Yeah. Your boy is solo today. Solo dolo, actually. I'm going to see if I can. There we go. Beautiful. Now y'all could probably hear me better. It's more clear and concise. I don't know. I felt weird without having the thing in front of my face. This is so unprofessional. Like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel weird. Like, I'm talking to myself, or technically to the viewers, you guys. Um, let's run that back, Turbo. Let's run that back, Turbo. Hi, guys. It is your host, Poetic Justice, here as humbly as I can. I promise I'm not fucked up. Not yet, at least. Probably within the next two takes, I will be moderately drunk. But welcome back to the Entangled Thots podcast, a podcast where there ain't no hoes, but we do think out loud. As you can see, the setup's kind of different. We're not downstairs anymore. We're inside his house. My dog, she's tired. She like, this nigga is tripping. I don't know what the fuck this nigga is doing. I don't know either, Kiki. It's been a long week. Well, couple weeks. Fucking demon time, bro. Don't get me started on fucking demon time, bro. But that shit's for the Patreon. We can't blast people's feelings out there. But y'all are there. I gotta probably address something. Obviously, I'm in my room soloing this. This is crazy. I'm soloing the podcast. Um, we had some technical difficulties and some scheduling problems going on with the other host. So next week we will have them here. But as they say in show business, the show must go on. So that's why I'm here, humble, scared, frightened, giving y'all the content that y'all oh so deserve. So normally this is where we would ask, hey bro, how was your week? Like, but to explain how my week was, we gotta give context. Now I feel like I'm just ranting, bro. I don't know. This feels weird. I need my niggas beside me so we can converse. But yeah, my week was good. Okay, that's cap. Let's be honest. My week has been fucking ballistic. So let me kick game for the one time. So this is the only part I'm mentioning about the demon, and then like, if y'all want to know more, y'all know where to go for $1 a month. That Patreon. Also, by the way, before we get into all that, let's plug some things, guys. Go ahead, like, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe to the Poetic Justice YouTube channel. See, I wish I could show you my content board. Maybe I'll do it at the end. But I have a whole board full of stuff. Like, I got music coming up. I got skits coming up. I got tic tacs coming up that are going to be fire from the gods, my G. So stick around for all of that and, like, watch as I begin to propel myself into the upper echelons of stardom. There we go. I didn't know where that was going. Also, go follow the group's socials. The Entangled Thots Twitter is on and it's popping. Zoe's Twitter and Instagram, so as well as Cedric Isaacs, and of course mine. We appreciate the follows And if it's a special night like this, like, I might even take some questions. Like, right now, I have us planned to answer some questions on the podcast. And maybe, just for the regular podcast, for the one time, it's probably the only time that I'll do this, I will allow live calls on a line. So let's see what we got for, because I posted, if you don't follow me on Twitter, like I said, do that first, because I went ahead and just posted questions to ask us for the podcast. So yep, all right, so that's gonna be going on in the next hour. Hopefully by the time I get into the third take, it'd be good. I'm sorry. But yeah. It's been a hell of a fucking week, bro. Let me tell you. Let me bequeath you this game. So I was sick for like 2 weeks, bro. And I don't think it was COVID, but I'm pretty sure it was probably COVID, but like a very mild case, because you got the energy of a black bull. Got that Asta that in me. Like, I'm too strong for this shit. Damn, it's only been 6 minutes. But nah, for real though. Yeah, I got a little sick, and so my job was like, stay late. So for like 14 days, I didn't work. So the little paycheck that I had from the past pay period it was light. I was like, damn, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. And it just fucked me over. So I'm like, alright, bet. So like this week, I was like, this was my first week back. I was like, yo, I gotta grind it out. Gotta make this money. These bills need to be paid, broski. And then, the demon we had to converse. And she's brought it up to my attention that she's finally leaving. I know. Play the applause. The niggas who know the entire situation are probably like, it's about goddamn time. It took you goddamn long enough, Miles. Fuck you. You can suck the backside of my dick. I'm a kind guy. I'm kind. I'm benevolent. I'm forgiving. And at the end of the day, I just want Shorty to be able to learn, grow from this experience, grow in a positive way. Because if she grows in a negative way, that's only going to hurt her and whatever might befall her in the future. So I hope she just grows and learns. I think as an ex and as like maybe as a man. Okay, that's a good question. How do women take rejection? Because I don't know. I don't know how, like, when I say rejection in this sense of the matter, I mean, like, okay, me and you are dating. For whatever X reason, we break up. How do y'all deal with that? Let me know in the comments down below. Text me. I'm very curious. Because this is how my reaction to it. Alright. I'm not going to use me and Shorty's situation because I'm too close to the elephant. So I can't see all the angles, all the sides. So I'm going to just give a scenario, right? So let's say I'm dating a little Shorty. And then most of the time, if we break up, it's going to be her. Like, as in, like, she going to want to break up with me. Because I was like, ain't shit nigga. Let's be honest now. Ain't shit nigga, or something happened with her energy or her vibe. So we'll get into it. So let's say I'm dating a little Shorty, and we probably got to go out for a date or something. And she hit me with that. Listen, we need to talk. And nothing good in the history of ever comes out of your girl's mouth when she says, we need to talk. Bitch, what the fuck do we need to talk about? What's wrong, baby girl? What's on your mind? I'm so fucking toxic, bro. This is not fucking cool, bro. So, hey, babe. Listen, we need to talk. What do we need to talk about? What's up? What's on your mind? I don't know, but like just recently, it feels like I don't like you the same anymore, and I think it's better for us to just be friends. Oh, okay. Uh, why do you think that? And then she'll list her whatever her bullshit reason or why she did it. Sometimes the reasons are valid, especially if it's pertaining to me. She probably has all the reason in the goddamn world to cut a nigga off romantically, respectfully. The way I'm wording this sounds like I'm terrible in a relationship. I promise I'm not. I'm a really good guy, in my opinion. My exes might say different. I think at the end of the relationship is where my toxicity shows. Like, damn, like I gotta be a savage now. Like this fucking bitch. The fuck you want? Get the fuck out of like I'm toxic. Anyway, back to scenario. So, so then like I'm like, what's happening? What happened? Are you good? Are you going through something? And she's like, no, I don't feel the same way about you anymore. And as a man, that's not a good enough reason. Now, I've had this conversation with plenty of significant others of mine. One of which I asked her, and the conversation was very similar to that one. And I was like, what's going on? Why do you feel the way that you do? She's like, I don't gotta explain shit. Just, it is what it is. Granted, at the time, again, I was an ain't shit nigga. I was not shit to these women. But I like to think I've grown and matured since then, so yeah, whatever. But like for me, the way that I got past that, I was like, all right. Now that I'm older, I care less. Especially like back then, and I was probably like 18 dating this ex. Back then, my response was like, oh, I gotta figure out what's wrong. If I don't figure out what's wrong, she will never want to stay with me. I don't know how to keep a woman. My God, what the fuck do I do? But, bro, like now, if a girl would like tell me that, I'ma still be concerned about the reason why. Because as a man, I feel this. I was always taught by my mom and my sisters that a man's the church that I used to go to. Take that as you will. That's a whole different bag for Patreon. But I was always taught that a man's job in this world was to protect, provide, and care for his family. And yeah, protect them. Well, mainly to protect and provide. And I feel, and when I'm put in a situation like that, I feel like I'm not protecting her emotions. I don't know if that came out right. Or not protecting my emotions. That's most definitely valid. But like, I don't know. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all, like, how do y'all react to that? Because me, to wrap up that little subtopic is like, when I'm in it, and I'm like, nowadays I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm like, I hit my Ariana Grande, like, thank you for your time, thank you for your love, thank you for your care. But next, thank you, next. That's how I feel about it now. Like a little, like my heart turned cold. I'm a little bit of a savage. I done lived life a little bit. Yeah. This is weird doing this by myself. Like I don't know what to talk about, but like most of the time our podcast, we just kind of free flow into it. I mean, we have a couple topics. to get into. Typically, yeah. This is weird as fuck. Um, wish I was about to engage in conversation, but like there's nobody to engage in conversation with. All right. I'm gonna stop acknowledging the fact because like what is this? 15 minutes in. All right, we'll cut it right here. And we're back. Well, I'm back. I haven't got my alcohol yet, so the next clip. Yeah, next clip, I got this. But yeah, so I was thinking about while I was in our little brief intermission. I had a thought. Stick with me here, my dog. She thick baby. Had a thought, guys. T-O-T. Little thoughty. Hot boy slash hot girl summer is right around the corner. And your man's is single. So I'm not saying that you should hit my line, but if you were so to do so, I won't be mad at you. Fuck boy thing to say. Oh my god. But yeah, hot boy, hot girl summer is right around the corner. Summer of 2021. Felt like this was written somewhere in a prophecy that the moment that pandemic calmed down enough to release the constraints of society, the world was going to go crazy. And it hasn't been crazy yet, but that Adrian's kickback shit, oh, that was fucking crazy. If I got an invite to Adrian's kickback, I probably would have drove all the way to Cali just for that hoe, cause that hoe, them niggas was rolling deep. If you haven't heard about it, let me kick game to you for the one time. So about last week, there was a promotion on TikTok about Adrian's kickback. I think it was about this 16, 17-year-old kid, and he was having. I think actually take that back. I think he was turning 18, and he was having a little kickback for him and his friends. Somehow it got out, and TikTok blew that shit up. I think they said they had a total of over 100,000 people pull up. People from like different states was driving down like from people. It was crazy. So bad. It was so bad that they had to get riot squads to calm everybody down, and the videos of it were crazy. Like that's nice. Like kid Adrian probably had the best. Like a project. He literally had a Project X birthday party on the streets of Miami. It's fucking California. My bad, not Miami. Two different coasts. But that's fucking wild. So if that is like the lowest tier of how crazy people are going to go this summer for hot boy hot girl summer, I'm ready for it. I am honestly ready because like if y'all are like right up here and like I'm right here, help me get to that level. That's where I need to be. Yeah, that was a thing. Then your boy I've been okay, not this week, but like last week I was in the gym. I was working it out, getting my stiffness back because I ain't trying to look like a bum. I'm trying to look fine. Like, damn, he's skinny, but he kind of nice too. Yeah, I'm trying to get into more skills. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. If I was, I have to like. I promise you, next segment, I'm gonna have something in my hand that's not water, so that way this could be more enjoyable for the both of us. What was the latest piece of relationship drama that you've had? I want you to think about that. Now, with that being said, after the situation settled and the dust begins to clear, have you looked at yourself as like, yo, I came out of that shit. I'm a better person. I'm better than I was. Or do you just ponder on your mistakes? To be honest, I do a little bit of both. Like, there's some kind of equilibrium for me. Like, I think both are necessary. In order for you to grow, in order for you to heal, you need to take a step back from the situation. That's what I use to refer as stepping away from the elephant. Um, and once you take that step back, you can see the elephant in its full gravity, in its full size. Be like, damn, you can see the angles, the trunk, the tusks, and like, yeah. So using analogy, I'm using an analogy. There we go. I know literary terms. Yeah, literary devices. There we go. Look at me, fucking it up. But yeah, I have to not only step away, but like I typically, okay, this is my one of my toxic traits. When I am in a relationship, that is beginning to be on the, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, I had the train, then it lost. Like, this is pretty sad. Pretty sad podcast, guys. I'm sorry. Can't do this by myself. I need my squad, my team, because they got like that most of the time. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Yeah, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love to see it. Let's look and see if we got it hit. Alright, it's only been like 15 minutes. We Gucci. What's going on in the world? That's a good question. I wouldn't be able to tell you. Let's look it up. So, Adrian's kickback. Ha. I just talked about that. Oh, so they're planning to extend unemployment. That's funny. Because I just reapplied for unemployment. So, that pertains to the boy. Which, by the way, I'm about to get into a whole bag here. I don't like politics. I really don't. Okay, to be precise, I don't like talking about anything that I have no knowledge of. That's valid. That's fair, right? I have no knowledge of how politics works. Like, when I want to say how it works, like, besides like all the propaganda that's used, like how the government is really ran down to like the very finer details. I don't know that. I should know that, but I don't care enough to know. Now, with that being said, I only know stuff when either what the fuck? I'm sorry, Kiki. I'm ranting. If I heard it before from an outside source, or if it pertains to me and my well-being. Well, now, with that being said, let's get to it. So, there's been like a little, and I know it's been happening in Texas. I don't know if it's been happening in other states, and I don't know, on the previous podcast we talked about this, but there's been a shortage of employee workers at a lot of different places because these niggas don't want to go back to fucking work where they have to work like what, maybe 4 to 8 hours a day, 750, 725 an hour. They literally make more money staying at home watching TV on unemployment than they do working an actual job. And a lot of these jobs are starting to see this now because like they're like, damn, these niggas don't want to come back. What the fuck do we do? How do we hire people if they don't want to come back? And the answer is very simple. Increase your fucking pay, bro. Like, pay these niggas what they're worth. See, as somebody that works in corporate America, I hate it. I hate the smell, the taste, the interactions with other people. It just drains my soul. You know what would be funny? If I didn't even press, okay, making sure, I was about to say, if I didn't even press play on this goddamn thing, I'd be hot, heated. Um, but yeah, I work in corporate America, and I hate that I do. And a lot of people, I think school, like high school and elementary and middle school, they do a very bad job of teaching kids about money. See, something that most young adults will get away their entire lives of knowing is they only know how to work an active income. When you switch your income to passive, that's when I think you can really start living your life, the life that you were destined to be. Like me, I know working a 9 to 5 isn't for me. It's not in my blood. I was literally built different. Um, a little family history about me, guys. My family is semi-famous. Semi. My grandmother, she was the first black woman in Arlington, Texas to become a nurse. And she ended up having her own pediatric office or place or whatever it's called. I don't know terms. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Um, so she was, I think, yeah, she wasn't rich, but I think I could say she was very wealthy. And there's a difference. If you don't know the difference, that's a different conversation. But yeah, my grandmother. I don't know too much about my that side of the family. It's like because I'm like the black sheep. Like, oh, he is not one of us. Damn. It's like so. Like yeah, it's interesting. Um, and I remember I was having a conversation with. I was having I was having a conversation with one of my dad's spouses, and she was literally telling me and my younger sister, which I have 6 sisters. Um, she was telling us like, yo, because I like by this time I'm a young adult, and she's like a preteen. She's like, you need to get y'all shit together, y'all like. And I was telling her about my thoughts about corporate America. She was like, yeah, that makes sense. And I was like, what you mean? And she's like, well, and that's when she explained our history a little bit. It's like, oh wow, I didn't know that. And yeah, I'm literally built different. I know that I wasn't put on this earth to work a 9 to 5 job or work a job where another motherfucker has to sign my checks. Make my own checks. Yeah, it's content creating shit. Yeah, I'm in there, nigga. Give me my money, nigga. Pay me what I'm worth, nigga. But yeah. So I thought that was a cool fact to share. I don't care. I don't care if y'all like look it up. I don't. Y'all just know. Your boy got the clout. Your boy got the clout. Do I have any cheese made for y'all? I might got a little cheese made. Let's see what the cheese may be. It's 2 o'clock in the goddamn morning. I'm not doing a Patreon today, you guys, but like y'all can go check out the Patreon. Um, let's see. Also, if you don't have me on Snapchat, please add me. I do these rants about a couple times a day, and I think my rants are pretty fire. She fired me. And my instead, that little devil. So in reference to the video that. Oh yeah. Okay. I was literally just talking about that. Okay, cool, but yeah. Damn, 30 minutes. I think I got one more clip inside me. I am probably not gonna drink though, but like, Whew. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. There we go. I'm gonna angle it a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Good morning, one. Good morning, all. Yeah. That was a long ass break. I'm sorry, I got tired. But hope y'all morning is okay. Woke up, walked the doggo, got work, fun stuff. But y'all didn't come here to listen to me bullshit about my life. Y'all came because you want some goddamn cheese made, some tea. You want knowledge for your soul. Not to say that I'm the one giving the knowledge, but let's figure out what's going on in today's society. Who died last night? Stuff like that's very fucked up. I am so sorry. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. You gotta give me some slack. All right. Actually, I'm gonna get into one personal topic, and then we'll figure out what's going on with what and who's dying and how the world's doing. So, for those of you who are struggling, like I mean mentally, like bro, you're probably going through it. I got a solution for you. Talked about this once before on the podcast, but we never really delved deeper into the topic of what I mean. So why not be the perfect time to get her done? So, as of recent, and okay, it's for context, I've been doing this for about a year now. Yeah, most definitely a year. Uh, but recently, it's like because of the events that have come to pass, I've had to do it more consistently, if I could say so. But let me keep going. So, for those of y'all who know my situation, know it fucking sucks, and it's morally fucking depressing me, killing my emotions. And like nobody likes to be fucking depressed. Nobody likes to be sad. But you to figure out where that turmoil comes from, and not only putting like controlling your emotions around it. That's what I'm trying to say. Controlling your emotions. I highly recommend journaling, bro. Like I know. This is me in my spiritual bag right now. Just rock with me, okay? Okay? Cool. Journaling has the power to not only help you master your emotions, but also master your mind. Because there's not a lot of people on this earth that can say they're in complete control of both. I started journaling about last summer because of the recommendation of Young Don, the Sauce God. And it's awakened a lot of things in me. I figured out why I was so weary of relationships. I've been able to figure out like my trauma that I didn't even know that I had. Peek out of the woods like, hi, we're here. um, but yeah, I wish I had my journal somewhere. Actually, it's probably somewhere around this room. It's not in the bag. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Aha. There we go, guys. This little puppy probably damn near saved my life, like, to be honest with you. So, what journaling is really, how I journal. I can't speak for everybody else, but how I journal. I think journaling is meant for self-reflection and introspection of yourself, so that you can like not only see where your mind's currently at, but you can also like further down the road you can see how far your mind's progressed. How I usually write my journal, I don't have a page minimum. Whatever I feel like writing that day is what I feel like. But I usually like to start with at least 3 pages because it takes about that much to just get all my bullshit out, like my emotions, like how I'm feeling about people, this, that, and the third. Now, I could be writing something about, I don't know, something that happened at work. Let's say a guest pissed me off. I'd write about, bro, like, yo, the other day this guy pissed me off, and then I'll analyze my like feelings, like, why did he piss me off? Why was the interaction with him so volatile? Um, and from there, I just like that's it. This starts to springboard off each other, like anger or whatever. Like it's deep, it's rooted in this, yada yada yada, go on and so forth. And usually, I don't have a maximum. Like, okay, this is like where I'm stopping. But like, I think 3 pages is a good start point for everybody. So like the first page, like first 3 pages, maybe write down your emotions, how you're feeling, how certain things make you feel, and then maybe like the fourth or the fifth page, going up to probably the sixth, I analyze those emotions deeply of why it makes me feel the way I'm feeling, and then if I get to it, like the seventh page maybe is like just a wrap up of how we can better improve on the situation if it comes to pass again. When I say, dare I say, that journaling is better than fucking therapy, bro, you have to try it out for yourself. I definitely recommend you getting a journal. I get these little puppies. They're nicely branded. They're nice to hold, and I can just put it out and write in. I get these from this store called Typo. It's in the if you live in Houston, it's in the mall. But I'm pretty sure y'all could probably find another store like it and get some good, well-made journals. And explore your mind. See how far the depths of it go. All right. I'm done with my little spiel, but let's see what's going on in the world today. Let's see. It's National Cats Day. Who gives a fuck about a cat, right? My dog's over there. She knocked the fuck out. All right. John F. Kennedy's birthday. John F. Kennedy. Oh yeah, the president that got shot. Oh, that's tough. Or nah, I'm stupid. Let's keep. Ooh. So that's not, I wouldn't consider that news, but that's interesting. Peanut butter and Nutella go ahead, and as people say, wish could. Let's live without what the fuck. People are weird. See, this is why, like, typically I come with topics. I don't have any topics. I should just put y'all out of your misery. Just end it right here. I did this just so we have something to post, but I promise, guys, episode 16 will be better. It will be better, okay? I didn't want to post a Patreon. Y'all don't deserve Patreon yet. Y'all got one Patreon episode from us. Maybe two. Yeah, I got two. So, like, episode 10 and episode... This is a special episode. It's a bonus episode. Whatever. Yeah. I think I'm going to cut it right here. Call it a day. And start editing this stuff. But if you haven't already, go ahead and follow mine and the group's socials. That's going to be... for Instagram, it's going to be for I said Ziggy. Oh my god. For Zoe, it's going to be Ziggy. Ziggy loves you. I think for Jaden, it's going to be Jaden Saratobi, or JT. No. For Jaden, it's going to be JTL 5000, and then for Cedric, it's going to be Seti Love. Isaac, I don't have it. Isaac, I don't have your Instagram, bro. Like, that's a problem. We need to solve it. Also, go follow their other socials, i.e. like Twitter. Yeah, that's the main two that we use. And also go follow the group socials on Twitter. We have our own Twitter account to be on and popping. We posting music, stuff for the podcast, and just like stuff that generally interests us as a group. So yeah, go ahead, peep that, and also go follow your boy. I'm only Poetic Justice on everything except for Twitter. On Twitter, I'm the Sauce God Carter. Yeah. Also, if you're listening to this on Apple Podcast or Spotify, there we go. If you're listening to this Apple Podcast, Spotify, turn your notifications on. so you can get updated anytime we post new content. And not only that, but rate us, give us a 5. Let us know how y'all feel about the podcast. And if y'all think we need room and improvement, hey, put that shit too. I care about feedback, and I also care about you. See what I did there? See. Yeah. Oh, Patreon. We can't forget to plug the Patreon. For the $1 a month, guys, y'all can join our Patreon. We have over 11 different bonus podcasts. And not only that, but you can interact with us with a free. Oh, that's a free. You can interact with us with our Discord server. And on a special bonus podcast episodes on the Patreon, we'll do live video calls or voice calls and like get y'all opinions about it. It's like y'all can let us know like, oh, this, that, and the third. Short, sweet, to the point. Yeah. This has been another episode of Entangled Thots. I'm your host, Poetic Justice, and I'm signing out this bitch.